anti-Semitic jokes. I think he could have got on the media in the same type of interview in front of two Jewish women and said, man, I wish it was some Jewish dudes in. So I'm gonna say anti-Semitic jokes anyway, and what the fuck you gonna do about it? Would you have that same statement?
Since you want to answer that,
listen, silence is agreement.
Right? He's talking about the Jewish community.
No, he's talking about the Jewish community, period. He's saying, I'm gonna say this regardless. Would you feel offended if he said that? If he said,
do you think the Jewish community
there's a lot of
you do you think the Jewish community would be offended?
And this is the difference though. They know when to turn it on and off. And like, let's say he was in this one. You think he would have said that the same way? Like a motherfucker. Yeah, you out your motherfucking mind.
Hey, I ain't gonna. So if he was sitting in front of 2 men interviewing him like that,
hey, I'm not gonna even lie, bro. I'm not gonna even lie.
Do you feel like
no.
You can say that word?
That's the whole thing. I put in my answer not because of that. Tell you why. She was some black dudes. Okay, well, we're gonna use him. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know? And then second of all, I grew up loving these motherfuckers. I grew up fighting with them.
Me personally, I can't be him.
I grew up fucking.
That's why I said he's marked out. I can't be him. I understand that.
And it's not even about family. Even if I wasn't related to nobody else, but I mean, it was shit. That's what the fuck I was surrounded by. You know? Like, and I respect people that they feel that way, and that's why I try to shut the fuck up about it.
Right.
But if you're from where I'm from, or anywhere, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? You know?
I want to know what
it's like I done went to the jungle and burned the lion's head.
Yes, I was watching. So, okay, this is how. Okay, yes, I feel like his delivery, his delivery was wrong. That's how I feel. I feel like he has valid points though, because at the end of the day, I don't know where he grew up at. You know, it's like it's. I understand. There's like, I'm black. My mother's black. My mother's so I get it. Like I get both sides of it. So what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, like what he's saying is, he grew like this is what he grew up around. This is what he's like programmed to. He probably got partners. He probably has partners that's black. So it's like, and it's like it's in their, what is it? What am I trying to say? It's in their vocabulary every day. This is how they talk every day. They listen, they're influenced by our music. And saying like our culture. So it's like I feel like the black community picks and chooses who to say the word. And I feel like that's kind of like bogus to me, because if you don't stand on it, that means no Mexicans, no white people, no Asians, no, none of that should be saying it. Everybody should be California, more alone.
Y'all the ones who got the Mexicans to think black.
And they do.
But they got to do what you say.
I'm saying, in Texas, the niggas and the black people, they love each other. They together.
But how the fuck is that on Cali that they saying it?
No, he's not saying that. He's saying why people out here is upset because Mexicans would say niggas, because we don't really get along with Mexicans in California.
Bro,
because Mexicans out here are taught to hate niggas.
Bro, do you think the older crowd, the older generation in Texas is cool? Other races saying you was to run into an older generation of black men.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. It's the age gap. It's the youth that low key accepts that. It's not a coach thing. It's more the youth more so accept. It's transcended because of rap music.
But I'm not saying, okay, you have a valid point too. What I'm saying is like, it's people like that. Me, I agree with you. I agree with everything that you're saying, but at the end of the day, this is a different generation. So it's a different dynamic. So it's like, at the end of the day, you can't really, it's like, what can we do unless everybody's just in black power unity and we're going to say, okay, enough is enough. No more, nobody can say the N-word. Who's going to do that? Everybody that's older, I'm older. I'm a millennial. I'm not Gen Z. It's a lot of things that Gen Z does that I do not approve of. I already feel like that gangbanging is watered down and how their viewpoints on their political viewpoints are watered down. I feel like what did they maneuver is watered down. But at the end of the day, this is a new generation. Technology is evolving more and more each day. So it's like this new generation kind of has a hold of what's going on right now. We can't. Yeah, we're older. We can feel some type of way, but unless we start pushing that issue and really standing on that, it's like
it's two ways we can go about it. Because staying on code is the reason a lot of this goes on. You'll never see them do this with the Jewish people. The reason that they do this is because we still gonna go listen to their music. We're still gonna buy their merch. We're still gonna stream their interviews. They're not gonna lose any money by disrespecting the black race. So you disrespect the Jewish community, immediately the button is pushed, immediately your water is cut off. Right. If we was to stay on code and hit them where it hurt in their pockets, everybody else behind them who thought about doing that, like, oh, I'm gonna run that same play, I'm gonna go up and change. They gonna look like, damn, X get on T career, it's over with. Niggas ain't playing. That play is over with. They gonna start watching their mouth, I guarantee you.
But even at this point, it's like even at this point, word is transcended so much that everybody's using it. It's like we give it the more, like you said before, we give it more power at this point because we keep attaching to everybody that does this. Now we say we pick and choose who says this, but they pick and choose when they say it. If he walks in a room full of 10 masculine black men that he perceives as a threat or aggressive, he would not go in there talking like that. If he walked anywhere on a prison yard, his mouth would be checked. He would not be talking crazy and using that word because it would be repercussions and consequences behind it. So we say we pick and choose. They pick and choose who they're around. You're in a room full of females. He probably looked at that one man and saw he wasn't a threat and said, I'm going to use him for an example. That man looking somewhere as a threat or something, he wouldn't be talking like how he's talking. So I just think once we stop giving the energy and light in it, it'll start to fade away. At this point, it's over with. Everybody's saying, oh, not white boy. This is gonna be on white boy. Y'all just said y'all let Jen Lee. Y'all just said y'all let Jen Lee.
Y'all let Jen Lee say.
That's out there where y'all at.
Hold on, get out. You was down there, all right?
You gotta get down before you say.
That's just me. So after y'all get down, he can say it in front.
Still not here. Even if y'all go watch when I see him, we still gonna do that. Hey, I hope. That's all.
So what's different from him and Jen Lee? This man right here.
Oh, I ain't got a problem. Let's go.
Hey, look.
Jen Lee is from Texas, man.
Listen, crazy.
What is the difference?
I'm gonna went down for
he grew up around blacks. He from a black man.
I'll break it down. Your name is Generally. But I got a problem with a white boy named Generally. I'm gonna say it. I'm
gonna say this, bro.
So they I say but it's too potent.
Look, I fuck with Mexican artists. I fuck with him as a person. But the delivery and the further itself in that conversation.
When you listen to Shay song,
I feel like he could have chose to respond in a different manner. You
Midnight.
know what I'm saying? Because he see that you know that you do. But every black person ain't in comfort of hearing Mexican person say, you know what I'm saying? And I know he was saying from business effort to approach him because that's the background of his crazy. This is the point why we do it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not gonna let nobody but this is close. Like, if I was a CBS, I'm not so I would generally tell him. He said he would say it. Exactly. Because I pay attention to what's going on. There's a whole sector in social media. If you just say the N-word, black people will come running, your engagement will go up, and you will get money. Monetary gain. They do this on Twitter all day long. So when I see artists doing this, in my mind, they're running the same type of play because they know we're gonna do what we do now. What we're doing right now. We're gonna talk about it. It's gonna be on every blog site. Now, boom, he got a single coming out. Now he got a tour. He got a mixtape coming. Like whatever they're trying to promote, we're gonna promote it 100 times more by talking about this. But then, like I said, we don't hit them in the pockets, so nothing changes. There's no
You
repercussions.
feel like it should be a fine for anybody that's in.
I'm saying there should be some type of
He's saying that
repercussions.
shit like cutting their water off.
Cut the
It's like
water
they should
off.
be held
If we
accountable.
gonna stand on, nobody can say it. If we gonna, like you said, pick and choose, stop giving the word power. Because honestly, as an adult, you should have 100% control over your own mind and your own emotions. I shouldn't be able to say a word and get you to react. Now I'm a puppet master, you a puppet.
No, that's true.
Cause I can just sit back and just play chess with you. Watch this, watch this. Hey, woo, woo, and you, like I got control over you.
But if 3 white men walk in here right now, say what you niggas is doing, you gonna sit there and be off money and shit.
Well, see, hold on.
Let's be
This,
real. Don't do it for the internet now.
I'm gonna tell you.
It's not about the word, it's about intentionally trying to disrespect somebody. That's a whole different thing. If I come, he's wild.
You playing now,
For sure. He said that. He playing with that too.
That came from the plantation. That came from the plantation. Yeah, on the set. Now, like he said, it's the, okay, now you intentionally trying to disrespect me. So as a man, I'm a living God by my respect. I'm not tolerating no disrespect. So now you trying to play with me as a man. So now I gotta put an end to that, because whatever you allow, you gotta damn near allow forever.
Word touch the heart. So 3 messages come here today. Actually, that's coming to the same scenario you said. Why? Because you said you was cool with him saying. Yeah, if it's the tone, y'all can make it. What you niggas in?
What if they say in front of you like, oh, what's up, my nigga? I'll be watching your YouTube channel. So that's cool? So that don't make no sense. Is the word cool or is it not? That's what she meant by pick and choose.
No, but he's saying that Mexicans, whites, nobody will be able to tolerate.
So basically what y'all saying, basically. Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's what you're saying. Oh, you know what I'm saying. Or person not be offensive. You should say.
I'm not, you can choose whatever you want, because if you look at the history of the word niggas, it's an actual nation into what? Like, niggas is kings. So that's why we flipped it, never ignorant, get over confident. They flipped it and
Say
used
that
it
shit one more time.
Yeah, on the set, niggas is king. U.S. Go do your history on that. I did. Feel me? They put the ER on it. That has over 400 years of our ancestors' blood, sweat, and tears on it via slavery, which is why you could never have experienced racism. Like, you could have been a kid. No, I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is, this is why it triggers you. This is why it triggers you. Trauma. I get it.
He's trying to basically get
I'm breaking it down. I'm saying trauma is passed down via epigenetics. So it's in your DNA from your ancestors. So I could be a little 7-year-old kid, don't even know what this is. I hear the N-word with the hard ER, it's gonna trigger me. Because it's in my DNA literally via epigenetics. This is why we trip on the word so tough. And a lot of people don't research, so they don't understand it.
Okay, can I say something? So, is this topic of discussion basically about picking and choosing who to say nigga? Or, like, I'm confused here because Cliff is saying one thing, so I'm just trying to make it make sense. So, is it you trying to push it, like, to where nobody says nigga? Or is Cliff saying, like, okay, like, basically, like, Mexican OT can say it, but it's like white people say it's a problem, so Mexican OT. Like, I'm just.
Okay, what I'm basically saying, if we're saying nobody of another race can say it, realistically in the real world, you can't stop it. Art is transcended via hip hop, via sports. They indulge in our culture. We're the trendsetters. We made it so everybody in the world's gonna copy. What I'm saying is to put an end to disrespect like this. There needs to be a direct consequence. The same way the Jews can't stop you from saying what's anti-Semitic, but they can put belt to ass with you.
Yeah.
So when we start putting belt to ass niggas get in front of camera. I wish it was some niggas. Fuck you gonna do? What we gonna do? Watch this. Crazy.
But what I'm saying is, like, with the whole nigga word and all of this being like a thing and how everybody's like some type of way about it being used, it's like at the end of the day, the black culture has already disrespected itself. So it's like, how are we achieve this? Like, how is anybody wanting to stop it or try to hold anybody accountable when we're not even our culture accountable? We allowed it so long. Now it has become a thing. So it's a joke. It's like,
Nigga, you seen that episode of Boondocks, nigga, when the white dude was like, he says it all the time. That was like, bro, it is. But that was a real situation.
But I think a lot of black people look at it in the sense of like, you can say something about me, but you can't. You know me. You know what I'm saying? So you understand me, you know me. So you can crack jokes to a certain way and talk about me, but they can't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Like to her situation. Let's say you and your family, y'all argue. Complete stranger come in and try to jump in the argument and get on your family. Like, hold on,
We gonna get on
this
you.
family business. Now we on you, so it's kind of the same situation. We do gotta clean our own back. Y'all have a question. I
got a question. Say it for a white person. Like, how would you feel?
I was like, it's just, how would I feel? Like, I don't know. I don't see. I mean,
What you feel like?
of course I'm gonna feel disrespected, but I'm like,
what would be your initial response? Like, what would you choose? Like, tone? You on some like, I gotta get.
You ain't seen her videos, huh?
Nah, I haven't.
She gonna respond.
So that's talking all this. Hey, that's an open part for it. So that's what I'm saying. Let's say blood on blood and all that. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
She in here trying to be cute right now.
So that's what I'm saying. When a white person come up to a person of my color and they say, "Damn," like, and I'll get offended by that, and I'll punch them. I'm not wrong. But society, they making it okay for them to reconcile with our history.
okay, now if a white person is coming up and they're saying nigger or anything in that kind
But that's I said that earlier. The ER makes it harder.
Because my sister did a situation where she just went viral on TikTok situation. It was her neighbors was calling her and my nephews niggers. They went up. I'm talking about went up, and then the neighbors ended up getting the video took down on TikTok. And they got it took down. So it's like they got built for ass stuff. You understand? Like, but they were nigger this, nigger. Oh, y'all need to move out our neighborhood, whatever the case may be. That's a different context of how the word is being used. We're talking about a hip hop.
Right.
We're talking about a rapper. We're not talking about a civilian.
That's
But
even
niggas is
worse.
using it in their rap.
That's
Like, you know
even
what I'm saying? So
That's
it's like,
even worse.
it's
Because
not about words.
it's our creation. So we're allowing a visitor, a guest in our culture
That
we're
we have
allowing
allowed.
them to allowing them to disrespect us freely, no consequences. If you go to work, you got a 9 to 5. You ain't talking to your boss the same way you talking to your homie or your homegirl on the block. Why? Your ass gonna be fired and your stream of income is gonna be cut off.
Right.
So you're gonna check yourself and you're gonna code switch. They don't have a reason to have to code switch with us because we don't put belt down.
Hey, no, look. Okay, you see the white girl that's rapping, the classy ass white girl.
If the engagement goes down,
One mic.
checks, they're gonna stop writing the checks. They're gonna tap him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, that little N-word play you doing, we losing money because of that. You have to check your motherfucking mouth from now on. And I guarantee you gotta stop."
But we ain't gonna add
That shit don't matter. It's still our culture. We invented this shit. So we gotta be the dictators of it.
He's not listening to him.
You crazy. They only crack it because they act like us. If he was to rap like a just straight Hispanic, straight Chicano, he's not crack. We're not listening to him. You have to cosplay a black person in order to crack. Look how he's dressed. Look how he talk. Look how he act. That's us. 100%.
But do you think he's using it in like a disrespectful?
No.
I feel like it's responsible.
That's it.
When you say, like I said, I fuck with his music. His music is dope. I feel like him as a person, you know, but it's responsible.
So to sum all this up, we should not give a fuck if they NIGGA.
I'm not, like I said, but if somebody called her a house nigga, ain't no ER on there. So she's not sure.
Why do you say case by case? Can you do that?
So that's the pick and choose.
That's pick and choose.
I say that because
Except you from Arkansas.
from the South, bro. I'm aware of how many things I know the West Coast to it. But you know what I mean? Like so in the South, that's you know what you saying. He ain't in no uproar about it. But it's even Mexicans out here. But like the South so if it's like a unit like it's only got they be saying nigga.
I wasn't asking you. He said it on purpose. That's how they talk.
But they say nigga. And they say he should come nigga. They always say nigga. When it come out of him, yes,
but you can't do that because they gonna say, wait a minute, you let the messages around you out there.
You really felt that way.
Yes.
For you to say shit like that, like you get them mad enough out there where you at there do the same thing.
Facts. You know any other race mad enough, that word coming out. Why? You know why? Because they know it's true. That's what I mean by taking power back. People in the chat gonna be mad. Like, what you mean let them say it? They're gonna be letting a word control your life by reacting to each other. No, not you. I'm saying, I know the chat probably gonna be mad. But what I'm saying is, imagine. No, but what I'm saying is, imagine we stop reacting as a race to the N-word. How long do you think that would be able to be harmful as a phrase to disrespect?
When
There's no reaction.
I just feel like when is it gonna be okay for white people?
You still gonna work.
The white man still doing
Where
it.
is Uncle Russ?
They just do it behind with the white.
The white man is okay for him. That's for everybody else. So let me ask you this: you was at a concert and they were saying nigga and rapping a song. Gang of white people in the crowd yelling out nigga in the concert. You be in there tripping. I'm not gonna trip in the concert. I'm saying, what are we gonna all accept? I'm just saying, but you're not gonna be bothered when you're yelling it in the song or something else, not a concert. So I'm saying, y'all saying that all together allow it to not affect us. I feel like that'll happen when we allow white people to say it. That's the last person. That's the last group.
I don't think it's like a race. I don't think it's like a race by race thing. What I'm saying is the word has so much control over us as people. All they gotta do is say it, and bam, it's like winding us up and just letting us go. It's like, at what point do we take the power back?
When they stop rapping about it, when rappers stop saying nigga in their songs, and when they talking to their Mexican or their white partners and they're like, what's up, nigga? Like, it's like you have both. Black people.
I feel like if you don't like black people, don't say the N-word, period. N-E-R or the N-A.
But he's saying, like, when are we gonna start enforcing
everybody else
them?
knows nigga, that shit never stop.
It's not gonna stop. So
That don't make sense. Jay Lee likes black people when you say it.
But I just said, what I told Jay Lee, said you gotta fight a descendant of a slave. To me, I would prefer you got to call me. Gotta have a descendant of a slave.
The white boy was 6'6".
And I like him too. That was sick.
They did a whole thing on him.
Because you know what? Just the fact that nigga, I thought his name was General. See, it's crazy though, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna stop. It's transcended too far. We in a different time, a different day and age. It's gonna have to be you as a person.
You taking a picture?
You tripping or you not? That's just how it's gonna go. On you, how you are with your morals. Other than that, this conversation is just on.
It's gonna be repetitive.
Only thing I'm just saying to the black community, because a lot of people are not aware, they're making money off of this. So the second y'all stop reacting to this, we will see less of it. Byron goofy ass from Fresh and Fit does it. You got the who was the white bitch that was on Piers Morgan? She does it.
She went viral. The other
She
little
went-
bitch went viral from it too. Then they created a whole podcast after it.
You had an old girl called a little kid the N-word in the park, had a GoFundMe, became damn near a millionaire. So they're getting rich off of our rage. It's rage bait. Rage bait black people. They literally will open up chat forums and like
What
you
you
can
do?
call in and debate me on why I shouldn't use the N-word.
You not watching this?
1,000 black people calling in every day.
You not watching this?
Y'all gotta understand it's still part of the propaganda because you can go say if you're just
not.
on IG, they can say, or even Twitter, you say nigga, you can say everything else. You say anything else about other races, they flag
that's
you
red.
immediately. Sure. You know what I'm saying? But you're allowed to say the N-word with the ER, and it doesn't matter for them because they're allowing that because they know, like you just said, people are going to react in the comments. It's going to go up. It's going to go viral. Emotional.
Right, imagine you seen the post. They said the N-word, not one comment. After they stop making the money, they're gonna stop saying it and find somewhere else to agree. As long as we keep reacting and giving them what they want, it's never gonna stop. Oh yeah, what did he say?
What's wrong with you? It's hot. Turn it off.
What am I not supposed to eat chicken no more? Am I not supposed
You can
to
hear
say
me?
watermelon? Bro, exactly.
Black turd.
So that's why we gotta put the lean down.
Exactly. That is the trash.
But